The city of WESLACO is speaking out tonight after winning a $1.3 million lawsuit against a San Antonio-based engineering firm that was hired to work on the city's water treatment plant. In 2011, Briones Engineering was hired by the city to renovate the city's water treatment plant and design a new one. According to the city, the original contract was just over $5 million, but the lawsuit states the company increased the project twice, costing the city $38 million total. We spoke to Mayor David SUAREZ, who says the construction plans affected residents.
They decided to go to revenue bonds, and the revenue bonds got floated out there, so they were tied to the water rates. So the water rates had to be increased. The commission that was in place then was forced to, based on their decision, was forced to raise the water. And that's why WESO has one of the higher water rates.
According to the lawsuit, the city paid over $8 million to Briones Engineering, but the project was not complete in time. He says the city plans to use the funds from the settlement towards their water treatment plant. We reached out to the engineering company several times for comment, but we have not heard back. Today, McAllen police released new numbers on crime statistics in their city. CBS 4 Santiago Caicedo joins us live in McAllen. And Santiago, what area in particular stood out in the crime stats?
Nicole, the police chief here in McAllen, Victor Rodriguez, announced new crime stats showing a decrease in both violent and property crime rates. Now, the one thing that has gone up across the city, shoplifting.
Do you feel, in your opinion, McAllen is safer than Brownsville or Laredo or any other place in South Texas?
I don't feel, I know we are.
McAllen Police Chief Victor Rodriguez today presented statistics showing mostly decreases in overall crime rates per 100,000 residents, while violent crime showed a reduction overall. Among other non-violent crimes, theft showed a decrease of 8%.
Theft is always the largest category of offenses in every UCR report. I mean, it's 80%, it's 85% sometimes, it depends. So.
Chief Rodriguez says that McAllen is a shopping hub for South Texas and Northeast Mexico. And looking closer at the numbers, shoplifting has had the largest increase of 6% from last year. Shoplifting made up almost half of all thefts in McAllen last year, and theft itself is the crime category with the highest volume. However, McAllen residents feel that no matter what part of the city you are in, they feel safe.
I feel like it's still the same.
Maybe on like the outskirts where there's less police presence, but here on the north side, even that, like on the south side closer to downtown, I still think it's relatively safe.
Chief Rodriguez also adds that perception of high crime in Tamaulipas has created an increase in patrol and brought other forms of theft down. Chief Rodriguez also has had a yearly goal of adding 4 to 7 new officers on the streets.
Estimates show that in 2016, McAllen had about 148,000 residents. Now, this city has about 151,000. The chief says that he's planning to add 5 to 7 new officers on the streets every year. Live in McAllen with Complete Valley coverage, Santiago Caicedo, CBS 4 Valley at 6.